And a big night for our next guest, being back on the floor. Also, by the way, shot the ball pretty well, actually. 3 of 6, couple threes, had 8 points. Most importantly, first minute since last March for IT as Isaiah Thomas kind enough spent some time with us here on Game Time, and also with his son Jaden, which we appreciate. So let's start with Dad, and I like how both are on headset. Don't let him steal our jobs here on set with the analysis. Give us a sense of being out on the floor those first couple of minutes. What kind of butterflies were you feeling?
I didn't really have butterflies. I just wanted to be out on the floor again. It's been a long journey for me. It's been 11 months since I had surgery, so this has been a long time coming, and I'm just, by the grace of God, I'm just so happy to be able to compete again and get back on the floor and have fun and do what I love.
Hey, Isaiah, Jaden, this is Mike Fratello. Tell me, looking at the situation, you were sitting there just waiting for the day to come when you can get back out on the floor and participate. What do you see as your role being with this particular team? What do they need you to do?
Be who I am. I mean, Mike Malone from day one when I signed here said, I want you to be who you are as a leader. I want you to be who you are as a basketball player. I don't want to take nothing from you. So when I get my rhythm back and get back into the thick of things, I'm going to just be who I've always been, a player that plays to win, makes plays, scores the ball, and his teammates love. So I'm going to just do whatever I can to continue to get better each and every day and take this team to the next level, which is the playoffs.
I'd see, as much as obviously the rehab is physical to get you back on the floor, how much was it more mental than anything else, especially with the patience that you need, and I know is preached by doctors in the organization, to make sure that when you come back, now you could stay healthy and be here for the distance?
It was big. I mean, the mental part was everything. Like, physically, I've been through it before, but mentally it was like, when is the time going to come? So I have my dark days, but I also have my really good days, and I got a great support system in my wife and my family and my kids. And without them, I wouldn't be where I am right now. So now that I'm back playing, it's just I'm very happy, and I'm gonna just continue to get better, continue to listen to my body, and get back to who I've always been.
So tell us, you're sitting there for 50-something games, watching the team, evaluating what guys can do on your team. Tell us about this Denver Nugget team that missed the playoffs last year on the last day of the regular season by losing to Minnesota. They had to stay home. Minnesota got to go to the playoffs. Tell us about this Denver Nugget team.
Each and every day I just preach to them. Like, we got to come in and be great each and every day, because the last 2 years we've missed the playoffs by 1 game, and we don't want that to happen this year, especially being in a tough Western Conference. So every day we take very serious, whether it's practice or games, and we want to attack and get better each and every day. And I think if we continue to do that, continue to control our destiny, we're going to put ourselves in a great situation going into the playoffs.
All right, now I got to ask, because it looks like Jaden is judging everything you're saying. He is making sure to judge every word. So Jaden, let me ask you, analysis here. Break down what you saw from Dad tonight.
He did a great job.
And what else?
And
Stop being shy.
Yeah, and I have a feeling he's not. Well, let me ask you this, Jaden. When you see Dad play, how good do you feel to see Dad be able to have that big smile on the court, not just when he's with you off the court, to see him get to play again?
Great. Yeah, great. And I'm happy he gets to play again. And yeah.
That's how my kids are until you put like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or PJ Masks
exactly.
on, so I totally get
exactly.
it, bro. No worries. I gotta sneak this in before we get out. You've played with some great talent. You're a great talent. Watching the Joker at his size and his ability and the vision, and tonight with the triple-double, obviously hitting the big shot. You saw him from afar, getting to see him close up, even kind of watching him when you weren't on the floor. What have you seen that's impressed you most about him as a player?
His poise. He's very special. He's one of the most talented bigs I've been around. And he reminds me a lot of DeMarcus Cousins, where he can kind of do a little bit of everything. He can pass, shoot the three, he can finish in the paint. And, I mean, he's a hell of a competitor that loves the game of basketball. So I'm glad he's on my team, and I'm glad to call him the best big man in the league for sure.
IT, good to see you back. Appreciate the time. Jaden, thanks for the analysis, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.